And good morning. Hello,
Morning,
hello.
everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
All right. Oh, Lisa, this is the other thing. Do you have a notebook?
Who? Me?
Do you have a notebook in front of you?
I can.
Okay. Because guess what I forgot to do last night?
What?
Do my giveaway.
You have another giveaway?
Well, I didn't do my 400.
Yes, you did. You did the.
No, that wasn't. That was the holiday giveaway. That was the Anna Lee. That was the for the holiday.
Oh, because you were saying it was for your 400.
No,
Okay.
I didn't. All right. So here's the deal, because I want our regular customers to be in on this. So if you come to this live or you're watching the replay, if you're watching the replay, put a comment in the chat and I'll assign you a number. But if you're here, I'm going to go in order from top to bottom and give everybody a number. All right. You ready?
So you want me to pick a number, or what
I
do you
want you to write them down because you're so organized.
You notice how she's not asking me to do it.
No, never.
I'll just sit here.
You want me to write down everybody's number that they're going to pick?
No, she
I'm
wants
going to
you to
pick.
write down
I'm going to pick.
name.
All right. So, for example, Flippin' Frozen, first one in the room. She's number one. I'm giving her number one.
Oh, you're signing numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure you want her to do this?
She can do it. She's really good when it comes to the auction stuff. I could go back to her like when we did the marathon and say, what was lot 16 I sold and who bought it?
Oh, that's good to know.
Donna, I still have your paperwork from Black Friday. I still held on to it in case you needed anything.
Oh, that's nice to know, Lisa. That's nice.
I have Chris's. I have Paul's. I kept track of everybody's.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Okay, Flippin' Frozen, number one.
Yep.
Okay.
Money from Mars, good morning.
Good morning.
Number two. Michelle Lathan, good morning. Number three.
Good morning, Michelle.
Tommy, the Bargain Effects, number four.
Good morning, Tommy.
Oh, and here goes this silly chat again. Bluegrass Picker, good morning. See, I already forgot what number I'm up to.
Number 5.
Bluegrass Picker, good thing I'm not doing this.
Okay, Bluegrass Picker's number 5.
All right, Paul Antonelli, number 6.
Good morning, Paul.
Janaea, number 7, good morning.
Good morning, Janaea.
Beautiful Jennifer Hayes, number 8.
Hello, Jennifer. Thank you for joining.
Connie Cheney, number 9.
Hello, Connie. Good morning.
Maggie Dougal, number 10.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you for being here. Good morning.
Anthony Pittsburgh, number 11.
Good to see you, Anthony. Thank you for joining. Good morning.
Second Act Thrifter, JoJo Will 2. Number
Jojo, thank you.
12.
Thank you for being here, Jojo.
Chris, Cernox Connection, number 13.
Hello, Chris.
Lucky 13.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, 13.
Juanita M, 14.
Good morning, Juanita.
I don't know. Should we give Lisa and Donna a number? Is it fair?
No, I don't want a number.
I don't need one either.
Myra, number
Good morning, Myra.
14?
Myra's 15.
15. Sorry, Myra. Destiny, good morning. Number 16.
Good morning, Pixie Girl.
Penny Day, good morning.
Good morning, Penny. Thank you for being here.
Number
17.
17. I'm so bad at this.
I got it.
Okay. Storage Scavenger.
Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, good morning.
18.
Got it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have a couple of lurkers. If you guys want a number for a giveaway, you better make yourselves known. Make yourselves known.
Sandra just came on.
Oh, okay. My StreamYard's lagging.
Okay, I got Sandra. Anybody else?
Gate City Picker.
Hey, Paul. Good morning, Paul.
Say giveaway, and it's like ping, 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 ping.
Well, I found that, and not to be mean or selfish or anything, but like when you put the video out there that says, 400 subscriber giveaway or 1,000 sub giveaway or whatever it might be, you get people in the chat that aren't like your base, like your people.
Right.
And I feel like I want to share it with my friends here. I don't want to just like, give it to just any Tom, Dick, and Harry that decides they're going to just pop in for the giveaway.
Right.
I don't know. That's the way I am. I mean, that's probably a good way to get new people in the chat too. But
no, you want to thank your supporters.
I want to thank my supporters. That's for sure. I want to thank my supporters. All right. So we left off with Paul Gates City Picker at number 20. Okay. All right.
Is that everybody?
That's where we're at for right now. And we'll wait to see who else comes in new. If anybody's watching the replay, just make a comment in the comment section and I will reply with your number. Loyal peeps. Exactly, Paul. Exactly. All right. So Miss Cinderella, let's hear all about it. I know you're busting at the seams. You're busting at the seams.
I got it out of my system. I was talking to Janaea this morning, actually. Frenchie just came in. Give Frenchie a number.
Frenchie's got 21. I'm just going to yell out, tell them they get a number when they come in. So
okay, perfect.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. It was really, really, really beautiful. We were the last boat in the parade, and the parade Santa was actually delivered to us by boat by the Marines, which was really, I have that all on videotape. So I went live. I was so lucky. I was able to go live and show people a little bit of, the parade and the boat and stuff, which was really fun. And then when I went to go to Boss Babes to go live, I tried in 3 different areas of the boat. And I was saying this morning, I was so silly because every time I went on to get onto the Wi-Fi, the 3 boat Wi-Fis would show up on my phone and I would just cancel it. I should have just asked them for the Wi-Fi, the password, so that I could have Wi-Fi. But I tried in 3 different areas of the boat and I couldn't get on Wi-Fi and I couldn't get on Boss Babes, which I was so upset about.
DLC, you have number 22 for the giveaway.
Deb, number 22. Just know that's your number.
But yeah, it was pretty amazing. I asked, so I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to see what you guys thought, and I also wanted to see what the audience thought. I want to ask people their opinion on this. So the founder of Little Smiles, which is the nonprofit that kind of was having this event on this private yacht, the man who owns the yacht is a man that's probably in his early 60s. His name's Michael. Very, very nice person. And Chip Donahue, who is the founder of Little Smiles, he brought my husband and I over to him and personally introduced us to the owner of the boat, just because, I don't know, just because. So we were talking to him, my husband and I, and then Chip left, and my husband and I were talking to Michael, and he was, telling us a little bit about himself, and, just strangers, like, conversation, just getting to know each other. So I said at one point, so he told us he was from Maine. And my husband was like, oh, I grew up summers in Maine. And I said, yeah, I grew up summers in Maine too. I said, we had a lake house. My husband had a beach house, and he was in Booth Harbor and we were in Ogunquit. And anyway, so we talked about that. And then he said, I own a lot of hotels in Maine. And I was like, oh, and he says, and I own a lot of hotels in Canada. And he said, I said to him, oh, is that the business that you're into, the hospitality business? And he says, yes. He says, I actually own over 300 hotels over the Eastern Seaboard and Canada. And I said, wow. I said, that's awesome. I said, I've often wanted to be in the hospitality business. Like, I would love one day to own a bed and breakfast. Like, I've always dreamed of, maybe in my retirement, owning a bed and breakfast. So I said to him, I said, can I ask you a question? And this is what I wanted to ask people in the chat and you guys. I said, can I ask you a question? And my husband's standing right next to me. I said, so are you a self-made millionaire, or did you inherit this business, or did you like to start it from the ground, or I said, I'm just really curious. And he kind of was a little standoffish, I think, to the question. And I could feel my husband's eyes kind of like burning a hole in the side of my head. And he said, I inherited the business. He said it was a family business and I inherited it. And I said, but you brought it to where it is today. I said, so, you were smart enough to bring it, to where it is today. And he said, yeah, he goes, hey, it was really nice to meet you guys. I'm going to go over and say hi. And he left. And I looked at my husband. My husband was like, why did you ask that man that question? I said, why, was it inappropriate? And he's like, kind of. Do you think that was an inappropriate question?
I mean, I guess you're meeting somebody for the first time and like in the first 10 minutes of your conversation. Yeah, I think it's a little awkward. I do personally.
The wealth was, so it was basically the wealthy people mingling with the peasants. But, like the man that owns this, there's a huge distribution food place down here. It's massive. It's called Cisco. They supply to restaurants. And
we used to order from Cisco when we had the restaurant.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
The owner from Cisco was there with his wife. Yeah. She's like so down to earth, like so beautiful, so down to earth. After everybody left last night, we were invited to sit in the kitchen with some of the with some with some of the, I don't know what you want to call them. We were there and they put up more food, like late night food. There was a lot of drinking. There was a lot of drinking going on that boat last night. And the owner was so upset because only one bartender showed up, and he was supposed to have two bars, one in the upper deck, one in the middle deck. But yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, see, Storage Scavenger says awkward.
Awkward, yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't, I guess it wasn't so awkward because he did invite us to come and join like the after hours party once everybody left. He told us to come sit down and, certain people. So I guess he wasn't so awkward with us. It was
She would do it too.
What are people writing? Old rich families would be insulted by that.
Yeah, she means old money. Yeah, old money is a whole different. Old money versus new money is a
yeah. This is old money. This guy's like old money.
I don't know if I agree with that because maybe.
Well, it was a family.
Okay, I just want to update some people with their numbers.
Okay,
we have Tanya Brittingham, which is also keto like a lady. You have number 23. Misha, you have number 24, and Shane M, you have number 25.
And I didn't know, Tanya, you were into keto. We'll have to chat. I wonder if you have content on your other channel. You should be in here on that channel.
Who's that?
Tanya Brittingham.
Oh, yeah.
She's in on her other channel, Keto Like a Lady. I did keto once for a little bit, but kind of bowed out, but I'm thinking about starting it again after the holiday. Yeah, it's always an excuse, right? After the holiday.
Oh, I know.
Gotta have my cake and eat it too, so to speak.
Yeah, so I'm so bummed that I missed Boss Babes. I watched just a few minutes of it when I got home, but I was so tired. Did you guys get a chance to watch it by any chance?
Yeah, no, it was good.
Good. I hated that I missed that, but I guess you can't do everything, right? You can't just I'm going to try to do like a little video today of like some of the footage. And then I was really scared too because they had the DJ playing, and I was afraid that if I went in an area where you could hear the music, then they wouldn't be able to upload the Boss Babes because of copyright reasons.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
There's only certain areas of the ship, the yacht, I call it a boat, but it's not a boat for sure, that I could go to try to pick up the signal. Yeah, so it was fun. It was a nice way to kick off the holiday season.
I'll tell you what, Donna, that your camera, it was so crisp and clear. I mean, it was just like being there. It was beautiful. The picture was beautiful.
That's
That's
my
all.
phone.
Yeah, I was commenting in the chat. I was like, the picture looks great. It was not grainy or anything. It was so clear, and the colors and everything showed up so nice. It was just awesome.
Oh, thanks, Lisa.
Yeah, because a lot of people who go live on their phone, I know what Lisa's talking about. It's like choppy and
Oh no, it was beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
oh, Frenchie, take care, honey. I'm so sorry we didn't get together. She's leaving New York. She just finished packing, and she had just a jam-packed time while she was here. Otherwise, we were going to try to meet up. But next time, Frenchie, next time.
Where is she going to?
She's been in the city. She's been here, but she's leaving. So bye, sweetheart. We'll see you later, honey.
Let's see. There's a tactful way to ask a question like that would not be a straight out question. I would ask someone the first time meeting them. I know, but you know what? It's just kind of like my personality, and I think that's what you either love me or hate me. Like that's just the way I am. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can learn to be. To me, I just asked the question. But obviously he wasn't insulted. He wasn't insulted by the question because he would have never have asked us to come and sit at his kitchen table because it was the founder, it was the co-founder of Little Smiles, it was Mr. Cisco and his wife. It was his.
Now, why were they there? Are they big supporters of the charity? Is that why?
No, they're friends. They're friends.
Oh, okay.
So it was a mix of his friends and the supporters of the charity, and then some of the nurses. I saw some of the nurses that took care of Denali when he was really sick. It was so nice to see them. They're still working at the hospital. There was 3 of them were there. I wish I had done more like one-on-one kind of like little interviews, but I didn't. I didn't even see my husband.
Kind of like last minute. I mean, you weren't even.
I was videotaping like the boat parade, and I wasn't really talking. I wish I had done more, like kind of like interviewed Chip or interviewed like the people that I was talking to. Like in the video, the live video that I did, I swear to you, I didn't see my husband the whole night. I did not see. I was like, oh, I'm going on a date with my husband. Boo, boo, we haven't been out in so long. I did not speak to my husband or see my husband the entire night. He was a social butterfly, talking to all the people that, we haven't seen in years. And I was a social butterfly, meeting new people and talking to other people. At one point in the video, I'm like walking downstairs and I'm like, oh, there's my husband. I hadn't seen him all night. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, oh, you missed the steak. The steak came out. I had already eaten like so much. The hors d'oeuvres was so yummy that.
Lisa, is it me or is Donna's camera like really blurry?
Yeah, she's up. She's frozen. Up. She's pixelating a lot.
Pixelating so much.
Yep.
Yeah. Did they fixed your camera the other night or just your microphone?
Just my let me see. Let me go into my
Paul
settings.
walked me through fixing my camera yesterday, whatever it was, on the auction.
It's on, the camera is on high definition 720p. It's on the highest definition.
Yeah, mine too.
It looks like somebody, when they come on, like people that have several things in their household and they tell everybody not to go on any devices while they're live. And then somebody goes and turns on something.
Yeah, the kids playing games
in the house. Cuts down the
My husband's on his phone, but I think he's I don't know what he's doing. He might be playing poker. He might be playing games. Am I still pixelated?
Yeah, I don't know that would do it. I would think it would be more like if the kids were gaming or something.
No. Yeah, something that sucks up the power.
No.
I guess I jinxed her by saying how good her camera phone looked.
I know, right? Maybe take me out and put me back into.
All right. Nope, wrong way. No, I think wrong way.
Misha Renee says, Donna, my husband's the same. He's always embarrassed by me. T, how's your husband?
He's down a little bit this morning, so that's a good thing. So kicked it up a notch.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. Thank you, Deb. I see Deb asked too. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, guys.
Did he get any sleep last night?
On and off. It's just the coughing is really. I'll get some sleep tonight because he's working.
Is it better?
Yes, it is better actually.
Yeah.
Paul said that he was going. I should restart the computer, but yeah.
No, it's actually better. That helped. Whatever it was, it was just really weird.
Oh,
Like, I'm not Casper today, by the way.
I know. I see that. I see
I had to come in the living room.
I actually am beginning to like my little alcove.
No, it's nice.
It's like cozy in here right now. It's nice. It's cozy. I wonder if that's why the microphone works better too. I don't know, because it's, more capsulated in here.
Well, I thought they fixed your microphone the other night.
They did. Well, it was on the wrong settings on the computer, I guess. It's important for the caregiver to be rested is what, yeah.
Yeah, Rosie Chief this morning, T.
Do I?
Yeah.
That's my rosacea. Yeah.
You have so much color, like you're not washed out or anything. It's nice over there in that spot.
Yeah, it's, especially now, because guess what we did yesterday?
Ah.
Wow.
We bought our tree. So that's going to be, I don't know, I guess see what the kids are doing today, because I said if they wanted, they could help me decorate it. So the lights are the biggest issue, which is the pain in the neck for me.
I know.
Oh, see, there you go again.
Yeah, she's flaking out again on us. That's weird.
I don't know why I'm not doing anything.
Do you see any difference in your screen right now when you look at it?
Nope, it's perfectly crystal clear.
Okay. Okay.
What about the people on the chat? Am I pixelated or am I clear?
Yeah, what are they seeing?
Chris says he's driving to his aunt's house to pick up his tree. Does that mean your aunt has a tree farm? That's exciting.
Paul's saying it's bad.
Melly says bad.
Yes,
you're pixelated.
Take me out and put me back in again.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's funny when you come back in, it's better. So we'll see if with time.
Huh. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to well, I don't know. The girls are away. They're at a volleyball tournament this weekend. They were asked to play up with the 18 girls. The coach sent us a message saying that they were playing phenomenal. They're in Daytona, so they're not going to be back. It's a StreamYard issue, he's saying. It's better. They're not going to be back until later, but I was thinking maybe we would put the tree up today as well between the auctions. I don't think they're going to be back like so late, but I'd like to be able to get it up today also.
Yeah, I mean, I just would like to maybe get the lights on, but I don't know if it's completely fallen yet. I think it might need another day. You know how you tree when it's new, it's full? It's
fine. You can put the lights on. It will fall on its own. It's not like it's going to damage the tree if you put the lights on it before it falls. That's like something our parents would say.
I know.
You can put lights on it the day you get it. You don't have to let it fall, T.
I was so excited that Chris was like maybe going to his aunt's house because there was a tree farm, and he says, "No, my ex-wife took the tree."
That's hysterical. He wants his tree back. Oh my God, that is hysterical.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandra Antonelli saying you're bad again.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's going out. Sometimes it's better.
Do the 3 side-by-side view. See if it's better on that one. I have to move this way.
That's worse.
Oh, and I hate this setting.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all under a microscope. No.
It's too close.
Yeah, and it's definitely not better. That's for sure. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what all these settings are.
I don't know. I mean, I could leave.
No, you're fine again. It's supposed to be StreamYard.
Stop your nonsense. Stop your nonsense, Missy.
I could leave.
So what, you want to tell everybody what you bring into auction today?
I don't know what I'm bringing to auction. Definitely plush, because I see so much of it. Everybody was asking for more plush my last auction, but it was too hard for me to get because it's way up on the top of my my cabinets.
God bless you.
Definitely more Harley. Definitely more Levi's, some Harley stuff. I might bring some designer clothes. I still have DVDs. I still have movies. I have Bibles. I have inspirational stuff. I'm going to go get some more paper, to do more paper lots. What don't I have is the question. I mean, maybe you guys can put in the chat what you might be interested in. Some more Harley Davidson. Okay.
Anthony wants a do Davidson.
Huh?
Anthony wants a do lot.
Oh, I don't have any more gaming lots. That's why I was going to bid on that auction yesterday, because it had all of those. It had all of the gaming box, the box and some of the stuff to see if, sometimes it's worth it just when I see the gaming stuff. Yeah, no do lots for today. I've sold out of do lots. Clothes and Bibles, Connie is saying. Okay.
Paul, we were actually just talking about it, and I don't know if you have any interest in it, because Lisa and I were talking about it. I know Donna's been, trying to break the rules, but especially because 'tis the season, we were thinking about doing like a one-night single item.
Excuse me, Miss Break the Rules. Shane M just said some more single item Christmas presents. Haha. So you guys, I will so I won't break the rules on T's channel today, our 3:00 auction.
No, that's not.
But my late night auction this evening, starting at 1 o'clock, we are going to break all the rules. Actually, I'm going to put that on my thumbnail. I'm going to say, come for breaking all the rules auction tonight, 10 p.m. You guys watch for that. We're going to break all the rules. All the rules. Okay, go ahead.
So
sorry.
Anyway, we're thinking about doing a show with us, and if Paul, you had some one-offs, and somebody wants to do, if that's what you have. If that's not what you have, that's fine. Paul says he's in. So, for sure,
I have plenty one-offs.
I have definitely a few one-offs. And we always talked about it, that we would do it like a one-night special once a month.
What are you gonna do? Like keep just alternating from person to person? Like when it's that person, like that person's up, they'll just show the one off and just have
so Donna will be on the screen. Here's your big Christmas tree you're selling, and then we're gonna put Lisa. Here's her album she's selling, and here's me with her, I don't know, her Santa pillow.
Put me back. I want to show how cute this is. Put me back. Look at this Christmas ornament. Look at how pretty this is. This is a Christmas ornament. Is that the prettiest? Look at how beautiful that is.
Cute.
Isn't that beautiful for a Christmas ornament? I love that. I mean, I could do small stuff like this. Like stuff like this would only cost like $3 to ship. That especially if they bought like more than one item like throughout the auction, then I could
put pass.
Paula Tonelli pass. I could very Victorian. Isn't it beautiful? Like I have lots of like little single items like this that I can show. I have so much stuff. I want to get rid of some stuff. I want to buy another storage unit. I can't buy another storage unit until I get rid of some stuff. How much for the ornament? Flippin' frozen. I would say I would be happy with $5. I think it's worth $5. It's all hand crocheted, right? With the cute little bow.
Yes, well then you have to start it off at like $8 if you want to cover your shipping.
No, I would say $5. And then, if the person, Connie's saying sold. I would put it in someone's shipment. I would put it in someone's
Oh, got it. I got it.
So many beautiful things. Well, Connie, if Connie wants it, I'll give, I'll include it in. She's got a bunch of stuff coming that I'm shipping out. Just put a 9.
I know, here we go. All right, small picker in the house. Lisa, give them the next number. Glenn.
Okay, Glenn, you have number 26 for the giveaway.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Paul. Let me get it, Paul. You're the first person that finally noticed it. Nobody noticed it last night.
I noticed it. I just didn't get a chance to ask you about it.
What is it? What is it? It's a t-shirt?
I'm a big fan of Breaking Bad, and I picked this up at the thrift shop. It's not my size, but I love it just to hang up on my wall. Can you pull the big thing up?
Yeah. Now, the Breaking Bad, that's a series, what, on Netflix? Lisa?
It was a series. I forgot which channel it was originally on. AMC, maybe? I forget. But I'm a big Breaking Bad fan. I watched the whole series.
Was that the one? Was that the one where
I
don't know what I'm doing. I can't do this.
It was the dad who got involved in making the drugs with the younger boy, and they had it the mobile home, the like Winnebago in the desert.
Again, T, I want to show that this is a fictional one of him. Like, he didn't have these tattoos. It's just the tattoos represent things from the movie. Like over here, the Skylar tattoo.
Yeah,
that was his wife's name. And then here's the gun. It says, "I am the one who knocks." That was a famous quote of his. And then I think that might be Tuco over there. And there's, of course, the blue meth is right there. And then this is Flight 515 from the show, the plane that went down. Then we have there's the RV right here. Let me try to show you. There's the RV.
Yeah.
And then there's just Heisenberg with the playing card and the money symbol. What does this one say here? This one says, I can't read it right.
99 something pure, it says.
Yeah, 99.1% pure. And it was an artist that made this, Wayne something. That's his signature right there. But it's cool. It's like a view of you're looking down on him. He's holding up the handful of meth. So you're looking like straight down from the sky onto him.
Is that what they used to do, is make meth?
Yeah, that's what the whole movie was based on, is this, like, I think that
now you were saying
I highly recommend it.
You guys are saying movie. I thought it was a TV show.
No, well,
yeah, 5 seasons.
It was a series.
Uh-huh.
He was like a dad, like trying to make ends meet for his family, and he was sick, wasn't he? He was ill or something, and he couldn't provide. And
he had cancer. Paul, if you're talking about El Camino, yes, I saw that, and I have watched up to 3 seasons of Better Call Saul. I haven't seen the 4th season yet because it's not on Netflix yet. So yes, anything that has to do with these guys and all the characters that are tied into different series and movies, I have watched it all. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was just like, it's another drug series, whatever. But it's an amazing show. I highly suggest it to everybody. It's a great show. If you like that kind of stuff, it's really cool. Yeah, Better Call Saul is really good.
I'm so jealous of people that can sit and watch movies. I swear to you, I haven't seen a movie or a series. I don't have time. I think
the last one I watched on Netflix, which I loved, was Ozark.
I just don't have time.
Was what?
Ozark.
Okay, no. And Stranger Things. I'm waiting for season 4 to come out of Stranger Things.
About that
I just want to say goodbye to Money from Mars. Got to run. Have to get my knee repacked every morning. Damn old age.
Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. Money from Mars.
I know. I'm sorry.
Every morning.
What does that mean? Like ice packed? What does that mean, packed?
I don't know. She's really repacked. It almost sounds like it's invasive. Yeah, I loved Ozark, and it only went 3 seasons. I really wish they would have brought that back.
Misha says, Donna, we watch our movies late at night before bed. You know what I do? And I left my phone was dead this morning because I left my YouTube running. I
Yeah.
try to watch people's content and try to make comments at nighttime. So I don't even get a chance to my husband's always like, you want to sit down and watch a movie with me? I'm like, no.
A lot of times I'll watch stuff while I'm working just to have a background because I'm here by myself, just to have that background noise.
And see,
I'll just sit there and work and watch.
That's something I can't do either. Like, you know how these people have like working hangouts? I'm like squirrel. I'm like too distracted. Like I can't. I have to have it complete silence when I'm like billing and when I'm shipping and
you doesn't multitask well, Lisa.
and I still make mistakes, but I have I have to have it completely silent, you know, yeah, I don't know. That's just when people are doing those work and hangouts, I'm like constantly like interacting with them and want to talk with them, you know, and then I don't get my work done and then I fall behind.
Maggie's funny. I don't watch a lot of TV except cooking shows, which is weird because I can't cook. Well, that's why you're watching them, Maggie.
Yeah, I don't have regular TV. I just watch Netflix and YouTube. That's it. That's all I have. And sometimes if a season comes out of something, I'll be dumb and I'll binge watch it and be like, one more episode. Then it's like 2 a.m. I was like, I really have to continue this some other time.
And Chris says, I watch what my 5-year-old watches, definitely up to date on Paw Patrol and Ninja Turtles.
I remember those days.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh, over and over and over and over again. The same stuff. The kids would want to watch the same movies over.
Yeah, but you know, I found I was a lot like that too. Like, don't you find yourself, not now, but I could just remember myself being like, oh, I'll watch Sabrina again. Oh, I'll watch The Wizard of Oz again. I mean, how many times do you see those movies? You know, I mean.
DLC, I wish I had, I think it's on Amazon Prime. It's a Stephen King series called Crystal Lake. Oh,
well, you like those horror movies. I'm not a horror
love
movie.
horror. I love horror. I love heavy music. Yeah, I'm into, you know, there's my albums. I love like shocking shit. Like, I mean, I love The Sopranos, Breaking Bad.
I can't watch stuff like that. It really affects me. Like it really, really affects me. Like I can't. Well,
The Sopranos I liked. I mean, that was a good series. I like that.
Me.
But gory horror movies, like, you know, like really, you know, I don't know, like the Jason movies. What were they called?
Slashers. Slasher films.
Slasher kind of things. No.
Well, I like those. I like psychological thrillers, paranormal kind of ones, all sorts of movies.
Even you know what the paranormal movie I watched this morning in bed before I got up was called A Night Before Christmas, and it was where a knight from 1334 came. It's a Hallmark movie. You know, that's my kind of movie. Mushy, lovey, you know.
Yeah, I'm just naturally drawn to that kind of stuff, you know.
Michelle, you're saying sure Ozark has not been canceled? Really?
Lisa, Paul wants to do a video, a YouTube channel on you where you just talk about movies. I guess you and him are.
Oh, I could go on for hours.
Really?
Be careful what you wish for. I'm a geek. I'm a media nerd and music and TVs and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
I couldn't believe the way you dissected that T-shirt and knew all of like the tattoos. Like I would look at that T-shirt and not even pay attention to like even one of the tattoos on the arm. She like dissected the whole.
You wouldn't believe when I saw that on the rack at the thrift store the other day, and I'm just looking through the T-shirts and everything. I said, mine. I said, yes. And people like looking at me. I'm like, oh, this is mine. And I like put it in the bottom of my cart. Like, to me, that's gold. Like that was, I mean, what? I found that Hermes tie and I found that Louis Vuitton tie. And here I'm freaking out, geeking out over a T-shirt from theme of Breaking Bad. That was my favorite find over those ties.
Oh my
so
God.
that tells you about me, you know. I like I'm like a pop culture person.
I actually have a Hermes tie here that was it was returned from eBay.
How come?
I don't know, maybe he wore it to a wedding and then it doesn't smell like cologne, so maybe he said it didn't match his suit. But I sold it for $85. I have to relist it. Yeah. Did you sell your Hermes tie?
Well, T knows my fear.
Well, it's certain color. Well, this was returned. This was bought and returned, but it doesn't smell like cologne. So I think it genuinely didn't. Depending on the color, like this one it's beautiful. Depending on the color, they can go for a lot of money. Like this one.
Yeah, I think yours was like a red, right, Lee?
Huh?
What?
Wasn't yours like a red color?
The Louis was a red, and the Hermes was I think it was yellow and blue pattern. I don't know. I forget. Let me go get them.
When you get a chance, we have to give Mark MT Pickering the next number, and look who we looking up on Facebook.
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I have no idea.
Okay, who need MT Picker?
Yeah.
Okay, MT Picker is 27. Anybody else?
No, I think that's it. Everybody else got a number who's in the chat. If not, make a comment. Mark, I'm
Okay,
giving
MT
everybody a
Picker,
number.
remember number. MT Picker, remember your number 27.
Oh, he said look him up on Facebook, the guy who got your tie.
He's wearing it.
I don't have
Oh,
time.
Dennis Price, you're number 28.
And Lisa,
guy who got the tie, look him up on
yeah,
Facebook.
I don't have time for that. Oh my gosh, I can't be looking people up to see like who they are and stuff. That's just crazy. Oh, so now yours looks very different than mine. Let me see.
Hers is vintage. Hers is vintage.
Oh, hers is vintage. Oh yeah, mine must be newer because I don't have and I've sold these ties before, so mine doesn't have the that same, code on it like yours does. Yeah. It's upside down, but yeah, that's
So
yeah.
shiny. Well, it's not really shiny, but to my camera it is.
It's pretty. It's a pretty one.
Yeah, James was all over that when she showed that the other night, but you don't want to let it go yet.
No, because how often do you find that at a thrift shop?
Right.
Yeah.
I went to a thrift shop yesterday, but
Here's the Louis. The Louis one's really pretty.
Yeah.
Gail Dodier needs a number, and why is Myra putting 3 in the chat?
I don't know.
Oh, Lisa C needs a number too.
Chris said, on my high-end ties, I put a plastic tag with a label around the back loop. If it's taken off, it's harder to return. Put it in the listing. I mean, ultimately, to keep your top-rated seller plus status with eBay, you have to accept returns, period. No matter what it is. I mean, even if they wore it, you have to accept the returns. You can't say, oh, the plastic loop is gone. If you want to save, that small percentage that you save for being a top rated seller plus. So I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of done with eBay. I hate to, after all these years of selling on it, let it just sit stagnant. But I did sell yesterday on eBay an Ozzy Osbourne CD, which I know I liquidated out to the auctions. And I'm going to have to take a strike on that. I'm going to have to tell the buyer that it's no longer available. I'll offer something else. But I need to really like take a moment. Are you kidding? It's like I can't even find a moment and make sure.
Yeah, you got to be so careful with that. But I'll tell you a way around it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. You can put a message out to the buyer and say, I so apologize. I've misplaced this one. I'll be happy to refund your money. Or if you would like, I could offer you something in replace. Maybe you could just mention a couple of different CDs or whatever, whatever it is. And then you can maybe get away with, if they say no, just cancel my order, then you could just say buyer wishes to cancel.
Yeah. I do something similar, but I just wanted to say, Chris said, try selling high-end men's stuff on Grailed. I haven't explored Grailed
Somebody
yet.
else mentioned that to Lisa the other night. Too.
Yeah, for the ties.
Yeah, I haven't explored that yet, but I do want to. Yeah, usually what I do is I say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, your item has been misplaced in our inventory. Feel free to pick out another item out of our store at 50% off. Otherwise, with your permission, I would be happy to cancel the order and refund your money. And if they say, just cancel my order and refund my money, then I choose customer requested cancel order. So that way you don't get the ding on it. That's
Okay.
what I do also.
I just want to update the last 5 people. MT Picker, you're 27. Dennis Price, you're number 28. Lisa C, you're number 29. Gail Dodier, you're number 30. And Key Lime Kisses, you're number 31. Remember your numbers.
Hey, Gina, Key Lime Kisses.
So Dennis Price said, what is the percentage that you save on top rated seller? I prefer 2-day handling time and no returns. I think I just qualified for it, but probably not worth the hassle. Unless you can get your stuff shipped like every day. I think I had 1-day shipping when I was doing the eBay.
10% off your bill. You know, for me, my bill's $500, $600. So 10%, $50, $60.
Yeah.
Yes, Michelle Lathan, you're number 3.
So when you're doing like volume like that, like I was doing volume when I did my eBay store, I was doing volume also. And, my bill was like $700-800 a month, my bill. So yeah, 10% is a lot, but you also save on your shipping too. It affects your shipping prices too. Certain areas, your shipping is affected by your top rated seller plus status.
No, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it affects your shipping. Yet you save.
I'll never do 1-day shipping.
You're right. Now that you say that, you're right. Because my son, who doesn't have a store, I could remember something being sold from his, and I'm like, wait, this should only be, like let's call padded flat rate $7.33, but his was coming up $8.12 or something like that.
Yeah, you save on your shipping being a top rated seller. Being a top rated seller, plus you save even more. So.
Yeah, I do free shipping. I do free shipping, but I don't do 1-day. I do 2-day delivery because anything can happen at home where, there's these people that they'll buy something late at night or whatever, or early in the morning. You could have so many things. You could have a doctor's appointment planned that day or going away somewhere or whatever. So 2 days is a lot safer than the 1 day. Yeah. And I'd rather be covered by that extra day because life does happen. Yeah. And eBay doesn't care. They're going to give you a ding regardless of what your home situation is.
I want to disagree with Paul. 1-day shipping plus you have to do free shipping. No, I don't do free shipping anymore. It's not a requirement. Free returns is a requirement, but free shipping is not. And I don't do free shipping anymore.
I did free shipping on all my items in my eBay store.
I used to. I don't anymore.
I did free shipping and 1-day shipping. Free shipping and 1-day shipping. And I struggle with I talked to Courtney about this from Bolo Buddies, and she was like, Donna, just make time. I mean, what's it going to take you, 5 minutes? Just make time to list 1 item a day just to keep, your eBay store going and your status going. And she's like, just 5 minutes a day. I'm like, 5 minutes a day. My husband said to me as we were leaving the house, I just got a shipment of the priority tape I ordered and some boxes from the post office that I needed. And they've been sitting out by my front door. Like, you can't really see them. They're over to the side, but they've been sitting out by the front door since Saturday. He's like, you haven't had a chance. Well, today's Sunday. Since Friday. Since Friday they've been out there. My husband's like, you haven't had a chance to bring these boxes into your eBay room? And I'm like, nope, I haven't had a chance. I mean, it's like ridiculous. You know how many times I've passed them back and forth? Such a bad excuse, right? So to even find 5 minutes to post something on eBay is just, it's hard. To me, it's hard. It's
lots of luck, Destiny. Thanks for stopping by. They're going to look at a building where they might move to that has living quarters, a storefront, and a warehouse.
Wow.
Yeah,
We should all be so lucky, right?
Yeah.
There's a dream.
Wow, that's amazing. Good luck. Good luck, you guys. That's exciting. I wonder if it's in the same town that they
I think Tommy was saying the other day it was like 30 minutes or 40 minutes away. I think it's closer to like the main thoroughfare or no, he was joking because the population was more than where they live now, and the population in that town is 7,700 where they're looking at the building, which is still like for someone like me, that's like that's just my little incorporated village here, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, if you do get it, you should do a video on it
Yeah, definitely.
so we could all see.
Connie says she changed hers to 4 days through the winter because of the snow. And it doesn't seem to hurt her sales. But yeah, I mean, I think the 1 day shipping and the free returns is what drives the discount now. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you, but I know it's not free shipping anymore because I don't do it. I mean, there might be some things on my store that have free shipping just because they're still on there, but for the most part, all the clothes, you know, when we did all the clothes, like with Sellhound and stuff, when we send it to Sellhound, they send it back the price plus the shipping. They tell you even what the shipping is.
Yeah. Donna Flippin' Frozen says it takes longer than 5 minutes to list an item with the photo. The research, it takes 15, 20 minutes for one item. That's if you're in clothes, especially if you're doing clothes, I agree with you. But if you're doing like single items, and especially an item that has a barcode on it, you can just, scan the barcode and you can get a listing up in 5 minutes. Or something like a tie, you can take 3-4 photos of that and get that up in less than 5 minutes. But
well, see, the clothes I can get up in less than 5 minutes now because of Sellhound. So, I have to look at that. Saves a lot of time. It's like 5 pictures, 6 pictures, front, back, label. If there's 2 labels, the bust and the length, I just take with the measuring tape and I send it to Sellhound. They do all the research. They send it back priced with shipping. They do all the descriptions. They do the keywords, everything. And my husband just hits the app, just checks it. He adds $2 to the price to cover the Sellhound fee, which is really only $1.43 a piece.
Yeah.
And it's listed. And again, I can't tell you over the last few months, it's the majority of the stuff we're selling.
Oh, that's awesome. Chris says I'm too scared to do free returns. Don't be. You can, try it for a month. I mean, it's not a forever commitment. You can try it for a month and see how it goes. And I think that you'll find that your sales might even increase because people are more apt to buy from someone who does free returns. Because if but a lot of people are like too lazy to return stuff. Like if they buy it, they'll buy it because it says free returns, right? And then they'll try it on, they don't like it, they're too lazy to go and return it. So I think that your sales might increase. You should just give it a test run. I was afraid to do free returns too. The people that convinced me to do it was Ryan and Allie. They talked about it and they decided to do, they do all free returns. And I mean, everybody knows, hi, good morning, honey. Everybody knows how
Boston sniffles.
My husband just gave him a bath. Oh, you're so wet. You're a wet papa.
And to your point with the returns, like I can't tell you how many people a return has been started
and don't return.
They never
the time goes by that they're allowed to send it back.
Yep.
And honestly, Donna Wester, Flippin' Frozen, says she has 60 days free returns. You only have to have 30. You don't have to have 60. So I'd cut that back.
Have to have 30.
Because that's the other reason too, while people who start returns, I had one person that I could remember recently, was actually on my husband's store, that like waited to like the last day that they could ship it back, and they shipped it back. But for the most part, a lot of people who even started, they never return it because, you know, life gets in the way. You know it. How many things have you guys bought and you were like, oh, I'll take it back, and then
Oh, I know. My daughter just bought a lanyard for her boyfriend from with my eBay account from someone, and the lanyard came. It was a sports team, and when it came, she realized that the name of the sports team was imprinted on the lanyard,
oh yeah,
and she wanted it embroidered on, and she didn't realize that she needed to look for the word embroidered, and she paid a lot for this lanyard. Actually, I'm going to put it up for auction because it's really nice, but she wanted it embroidered. I mean, you want what you want, right? So she said to me, Mama, can you return this? I think she paid like, I don't know, $15 or $18 for the lanyard plus shipping. So it was like $20, for the whole thing. I mean, I'm going to sell it at auction and be lucky if I get $2 for it. But she's like, will you return this to the seller? I don't want it. I wanted the embroidered one. And I was like, yeah, I'll return it. No problem. I'll do a return on it. I never did it. I never did the return. So I'm like a perfect example of,
we all are. We've all been there.
If you have
returns.
Yeah, if you have free returns, like a lot of people, and look at, I'm on the computer and that's what I do is shipping.
You're subject to more returns when you do clothes. When my store is 70% clothes heavy, which it probably is, I get more returns than most people. I mean, I had the same suit come back 3 times. I sold it for the 4th time, praying, please don't come back. And it didn't. And she left great feedback, and thank God. But you know what? The first 3 people, it didn't fit, and they sent it back.
Yep. I had a coat like that too. The person must have had really short arms, and they shortened the arms on the coat. And I had the measurements in the thing, and twice people bought it. And then I never relisted it again. I think is that your husband?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why when you get used jeans, also check the hems, because just by what it says on the pant, it doesn't matter. Measure that inseam.
Yeah, you're right.
That's interesting. Yeah, you're right. And you know what? You really do have to measure the inseam, because some tailors, if they take it to a professional tailor, they will use the same color stitching. You can't just look at it, because they'll use the same color stitching that Levi's, like that orange thread.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell if it's actually been altered or not just by looking at the hem.
Seosa Sells, you have number 32 for the giveaway. So just remember your number. What is up with my throat this morning?
I know, me too.
Thank God, not me. Guys, stay away. I don't want to. Can you catch it through the computer?
No.
Also, everybody out there, as resellers or personally, I'm on the lookout for a Samsung Galaxy Note 8 for myself. If you've upgraded and you may have one and you're willing to let it go for cheap, let me know. Or if you know of somebody that has one, I'm still on my Note 2. My phone is 10 years old. I can't do internet. I can't download apps. I can't download the weather app. It won't support any of the apps that are out there now. It doesn't ring anymore when people call me. I don't get a notification when they do call me. Even if they leave me a voicemail, I don't get a notification sound. I can't get pictures unless somebody tells me ahead of time that they're going to send me a picture.
Okay, so Lisa needs a phone. You guys.
And she tells me this after I auctioned off a phone to Paul Antonelli.
Lisa needs a phone.
Yeah, so this 10-year-old phone, I mean, the SIM card is just about worn out. I have so much trouble with this phone. It'll freeze. I'll be on my way somewhere with the GPS on, and all of a sudden my GPS freezes, and it happens a lot. And then this little block comes up. It's like, oh, your phone has stopped working, service, whatever. And I press OK, and then it comes back on again. So I really I figured a Note 8 is more appropriate. I don't need a brand new Note 10 that they're out with, but I have a Note 2. So that we're talking ancient in phone years, 10 years. So I would really like to be able to have a better phone by Christmas that,
you got it. You got it.
We got it, Lisa. We got it. We got it. We understand, honey. We know. We got it.
It's just hard because everybody just, they're like, oh yeah, I do that on my phone. It's like, I I don't know what that's like.
Paul Antonelli says he's going to get rid of his iPad 3.
Don't need an iPad.
No.
No.
Connie says, what service do you have? That's important.
Oh no, I need T-Mobile, and I don't want an unlocked one from another service. I want one that was on the T-Mobile network. That's why I'm having trouble too.
Oh yeah, that's gonna.
I love my T-Mobile service. I have no complaints on T-Mobile now. I've had them for years.
We couldn't use to. We went to T-Mobile from. We had Metro PCS, and then we went to T-Mobile, and we couldn't use T-Mobile in our house for some reason. The signal was blocked. It must be the clay roof or something. Something about our house. We had to step outside to use T-Mobile, which was horrible. And now we're with Mafia Verizon.
No, we are too, because AT&T, that's the problem I had with AT&T when I got it.
Oh, they're terrible here.
They were horrible with service.
They're terrible in this area.
Verizon is like organized crime. It is so expensive. Verizon is so expensive. I will definitely, as soon as we're out of contract with Verizon, where our phones are almost paid for, except for my husband did upgrade recently his phones. I'm going to have them unlock my phone, and I'm going to go back to Metro PCS. Metro PCS, which also merged with T-Mobile. As a matter of fact, Metro PCS and T-Mobile are now one, but Metro PCS is phenomenal. Service, no dropped calls. It was great.
Yes, Vioso Sales is also saying that she loves T-Mobile.
I love it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and Shane M says, I love Cricket Wireless. Now, they're up and coming. There's not a lot. I don't know how their service is everywhere.
Yeah, I think my phone gets paid off, I think in February. And I don't need to upgrade my phone. I'm fine with it.
Is saying T-Mobile and Sprint were the ones who just merged.
Yeah, 5G. I got a text about it yesterday or the day before.
Wait a minute. It's Metro PCS and T-Mobile.
I don't know. She's saying T-Mobile and Sprint.
Maybe they merged also, but I mean, I personally know there's a man in town who owns a T-Mobile store, and he told me that they were no, he owns a Metro PCS store, and he told me they were merging with T-Mobile. Yeah.
Okay. Paul Antonelli, listen to this. We had Verizon Pay As You Go for years, but now we're on the Verizon 55 Plus for unlimited everything, $50 a month. Donna.
Woo! I'm 55 plus.
I know.
I don't know about that.
I didn't know about it either. I'm sure that's not something they want to advertise, but thank you, Paul Antonelli.
Ooh. So $50, how many lines for $50? Is that one line?
Is that only the 55 and over person? I got 250.
Because I can go to Metro PCS and get a family plan and do like up to 5 lines for like when they run the specials for like $50. Unlimited everything. Up to 5 lines, that's a phenomenal deal. They do great deals like that.
Xfinity has mobile too now. You get your phone and your cable and your internet. I'm like, no, you already have enough of my money.
Oh, Xfinity's your cable provider.
Comcast, Xfinity, yeah.
Crap.
Yep.
Yes, I have Verizon for that too.
You have Verizon for your
I wish there would be some competition for them because it's just ridiculous. Every year it goes up, and I wanted to have just internet,
Every year? Guess what?
Yeah, because it's all these mystery fees.
My cable bill for the last 6 months went up every single month.
They always find different fees that they put in miscellaneous, and they don't have to, by law, they don't have to explain what those extra fees are. They're just the, communication fees, televised broadcast fees, all these stupid fees. And here where I live, I couldn't have just internet. I had to get a cable TV plan too. So I got the basic one, and there are channels that I don't even watch.
Right.
There's Spanish channels, there's golf channels, all these ridiculous channels, nothing like A&E or stuff like that.
Right.
It's just basic garbage 50 channels that I'm paying for just to keep my internet. So I'm severely overpaying.
Yeah. Well, that's why I often said, like that's how they get you, because this stupid triple play that they offer, it's really it's only the internet that you need. But like if you don't take the phone or you don't take the the cable, they don't make it much different for you. It's so crazy. But
I can't get any other service, Misha. The Comcast, they have the monopoly over certain areas around here, because then there's other people that always advertise, oh, I could get you cheap, blah, 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 blah. And then the first thing they ask for is your address. Then like, oh, no, we're not allowed to have that there. It's certain areas they're, monopolied or whatever it is, whatever, where you can't have certain things because certain companies have the permission.
I have Verizon Fios. That's what I have.
Yeah, so I don't even watch my TV. My TV box just sits there because I don't watch anything on it. It's a waste. Yeah, a lot of stuff's supposed to be illegal, but there's a lot of stuff that has loopholes that they research.
Paul was saying, Donna, that they get 2 phones and Sandy's iWatch for $90 a month.
I don't think that's such a great deal. I think right now I'm paying, so there's 5 phones, and I think we're paying
Right, Chris.
$38 or $39 per line, which is unlimited everything, times 5 phones. Plus we're still paying off, it's like $25.
Right. That's why my bill's so high right now, because we both upgraded phones.
Yeah, my bill's over $500.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Plus all of like the land charges and the taxes. And if you look at all of the add-ons on your bill, it makes you crazy. Like,
well, that's why I just said my cable bill's going up every month, because it's like, tax for this and surcharge for that, New York State this, and
communication this, all these fancy wording, just like my car insurance. It's like, why does mine keep going up every 6 months? First of all, I missed the 1-year policies, from long ago, and then now it's 6-month policies, so they get to increase my insurance twice a year instead of one time a year, and it's for nothing. Like, I have a perfect driving record, and mine still. My mom always told me too. She's like, wait till you get older. Look at my insurance. Look, it goes down like $50 every year. No, mine goes up $50 every 6 months for nothing.
Yeah,
for nothing.
So Shane says I pay $125 a month for Cricket for 5 lines total. Yeah, Cricket is definitely less expensive than, big name Verizon, that we pay for. So he pays so that's basically $25 a line. So I'm paying, I'm paying an extra, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's probably like I'm paying an extra $15 a line, maybe $18 a line for being with Verizon, which there's no reason for it, to be paying that extra money. So, but I think that $125 a month for 5 lines is still high. I think that there's companies that you can get it for even lower. Now with the Cricket, is it a contract or is it just month to month? I think it's month to month.
And I don't think for some reason, I don't think everybody can get Cricket either. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's another thing Misha said. Our insurance. Okay, she might be talking about. Yeah, she's talking about car insurance, but and then all of our phones have insurance on them too. So you're paying for the insurance. I think I pay $10 a month per phone. So that's $50. $50 for just the insurance. And then when one of the kids, if they lose their phone or if their phone breaks, the deductible to get a new phone is $100. So it's costing you $120 a year per person, $120 a year to have the insurance. And then you have to pay another $100. And then after they give you only so many, I think there's 2 phone replacements and I think 3, like right now, both my girls, their screens are so cracked.
Yeah, well, my son got to the point where they wouldn't even insure his phone anymore because he had used the claims, lost phone, broken phone, this, that.
Same with mine. My girls don't have any claims left. I don't know when it's going to turn over. I think it's going to turn over like any minute. So they charge you $10 a month for insurance and you can't use it because my kids have overused their insurance for cracked screens and lost phones or broken phone, black screen. Like they have the phone, but it's not working.
Hey, good morning, Don. Don Bargain Hunter. Lisa, he needs a number, honey.
Yeah, I'm typing it to him because you guys are talking.
Good morning, Don. It gets me. It infuriates me that they can make bulletproof glass and they can send a spaceship to the moon, and Apple or any of these other Samsungs or any of these other companies can't put a glass on our phones that doesn't break.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't get that. Go back to making phones that have the flip on it so that if you do drop it, it will be protected like the early flip phones. Make a thin shield that flips over and closes on your phone or something, or a slide up thing.
Well, no, you know what? I bought a couple of years ago, I bought the, I forgot the name of the case, but it's a case that protects it's like, it's waterproof and everything. You could drop it in.
My husband has one. It's cracked right now. It's like, it's not the Tech 22. It's the, what's the other real good one?
OtterBox?
Yeah, the
OtterBox. That's it. Yeah,
the OtterBox. And it's cracked. So, yeah. He's chiming in. I can hear him, and he's listening to my conversation, and he's chiming.
Neighbors can hear the volume so loud.
I can't hear him. It sounds like a mumble to me because my hearing is so bad. But he's chiming in.
The neighbors can hear your computer.
He says the neighbors can hear you on that computer. The neighbors can hear you too during the football games.
So can we.
Yeah, so can Lisa all the way up.
You should be watching football.
What's that?
You guys shouldn't be online. You should be watching football.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
Something about football.
Something about football, right? I don't know what he's talking about.
He said you guys shouldn't be online. You should be watching football.
Oh, is football on today?
Yes, of course. It's Sunday.
Sunday.
It's Sunday. He loves his football.
All right, ladies. I think we're going to call it. We'll call it a day. You have an auction to get ready. You have an auction to get ready for. You have a list to send me. All right. Before we go, I'm going to do my 400th giveaway. Let's see. I'm going to do it just before tomorrow night's auction. All right. So before tomorrow night's auction. So
I can hear him in Montana, Mark. Mark can hear you all the way in Montana.
If you're on the stream and you haven't gotten a number and you want to be able to win in the giveaway, let your presence known. If you're watching this after the fact, put a comment in the chat so we can assign you a number. And we will see you guys today at 3 p.m. for Donna's auction, right back on Auctions for You. Lisa, thanks for coming in this morning. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.